My cousin Sam was a year older than me. In the fall of '68, a Marine he was to be. 2 weeks before, he was to go to Paris Isle through Burkitt's Woods. We hiked in single file. We played at combat like in the World War II that we'd seen on TV shows. That's all we really knew. We blew up Nazis with pretend hand grenades and quenched our thirst with lukewarm lemonade. And the sun shone down through tall oak and maple trees, orange and yellow falling leaves rustled in the breeze. For Sam and I, in our reckless, boyish play, fun seemed to last forever and a day. Yes, it seemed to last forever and a day. A year then passed, and Sam was in the Nam. I was in college on a very different plan. I turned 19 2 days after Kent State, with students dead on sidewalks. The outrage was so great, our campus went on strike. A demonstration mobilized. 10 or 12,000 was about its size. Our university's president tried to calm the crowd. We cried, "Bullshit, bullshit!" That chant was really loud. Some students who were there had targets printed on t-shirts, a sign proclaiming peace now got torn and trampled underfoot. I marched right along, shouting against a war that seemed to last forever and a day. An endless war, forever and a day. When Sam got home, he said nothing about war. He called himself an FNG on a GM factory floor. He showed me a big stereo that he bought in Hong Kong. I never saw his uniform. He played a Hendrix song. He called his old set a Nestor, fit 42531. I couldn't tell just what he meant. Was that some kind of gun? The Winter Soldier investigation was being held that week. Vietnam vets against the war had come to town to speak. I didn't ask Sam about it. I didn't mention Vietnam. He said that Prick 77 was a better name for him than Sam. Then a silence grew between us, getting in the way. It seemed to last forever and a day. Yes, it seemed to last forever and a day. A year then passed. I was riding on John Donne, and Sam came banging at my door, looking for some fun. 3 James Bond movies were at a drive-in in Royal Oak. We decided to go see them, even though we were half broke. A laser beam, a spider, the shoes of Rosa Klebb, an odd jobs hat there at Fort Knox couldn't make our hero dead. 007 saved the world 3 separate times that night. He had every girl he tried for and won in every fight. My cousin Sam and I had seen those films before. We didn't care one damn bit. We liked them even more. No matter what human evil had in store, James Bond would live forever and a day. Yes, Bond would live forever and a day. It was 2:30 in the morning when Sam, he drove me home. Woodward Avenue was empty, ghostly streetlights brightly shone. It was as if a neutron bomb had exploded on that street, killing all the people there, leaving everything else complete. We rode within Sam's Beetle through that starkly quiet night, with only the car radio bringing comfort within sight. And as we passed the Detroit Zoo, heading for 6 Mile, McCartney sang out "Let It Be," and we sang too and smiled. It had been so long since that day in Burkett's woods, when we had fought a war in make-believe, just knowing we were good as we sang along that night. We had finally learned that nothing lasts forever and a day. No, nothing lasts forever and a day.